Ever wondered what your zodiac sign really says about you? Join us at Know the Zodiac and unlock the secrets of the stars. You won't believe what we uncovered. I was absolutely amazed to meet Dossé-Via Trenou, the founder of Know the Zodiac. With a background from Columbia University and USC, Dossé-Via has created a top wellness platform that resonates with over 1 million astrology fans around the world, including stars like Katy Perry and Miguel. Just wait until you hear about the incredible journey and vision behind this startup. How did Dossé-Via manage to connect so deeply with the cosmos? You're going to want to stick around to find out. Welcome back. Today, we'll unlock some exciting topics with Dossé-Via, like how she blends ancient astrology with modern tech, her journey from passion to a global wellness platform, and her vision for Know the Zodiac in the future. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Know the Zodiac is changing the way we see astrology. Dossé-Via blended ancient wisdom with tech, creating a unique app that connects with over 1 million users. Key to their growth? Listening to their community and keeping things authentic. By using AI to share personalized horoscopes, Dossé-Via is making astrology feel fresh and real. So when you think about your startup, remember, stay connected, be genuine, and keep evolving. Welcome to the Founder Show, where we celebrate startups and visionaries. Today we're thrilled to have Dossé-Via Trenou. Here at the Founder Show, we don't just share stories, we amplify them to inspire our huge audience. With over 100,000 subscribers, we connect cool ideas with people who want to grow. So let's get started and dive into Dossé-Via's journey. Hi Dossé-Via, this is Vatsa from the Founders Show. Thanks for joining this podcast, and I'm so glad to have you here with me. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. Let's dive right in. Can you tell me the name of your startup and the big problem you're aiming to solve?
My startup is called Know the Zodiac, and we are a wellness platform that helps make astrology healing, empowering, and culturally resonant. We have an app which is relaunching in January 2025, the Know the Zodiac App. And as an African woman astrologer, one of the only astrologers with an app on iOS and Android, we have created a database based on tens of thousands of our previous daily and weekly readings, which blend modern technology with ancient astrological wisdom. And so our audience of over 1 million readers really love our readings and view them as unique and refreshing in the astrology space. And so the KTV app will allow people to access this information, including their natal chart, and delve into astrology from a much more culturally resonant perspective.
That's incredible, Dossé-Via. It's amazing how you're blending ancient wisdom with modern technology to create something so culturally rich and accessible. With such a large audience and a unique approach, what inspired you to create the Know the Zodiac app and focus on this culturally resonant perspective?
My dad was an engineer at Hewlett-Packard and also really into astrology. So he introduced me to it from a young age. And I remember that before the Google days, I was on AskJeeves.com as like a 10-year-old, looking up what my birth chart meant, what being a Scorpio meant. And I felt so seen by the readings. So I kept studying, kept learning. And when I was a freshman at the University of Southern California, I started a Twitter page called Scorpion Speak, where I shared facts about my sign, and it was like a digital diary. It ended up growing exponentially, and Katy Perry, who is a fellow Scorpio, followed the page. And ever since, I decided to expand to be able to help other zodiac signs get to know them too. And so I have Know the Zodiac, which has 12 sign-specific pages on Instagram. And we have a niche community that has been global. And so it's thanks to my inner child, my younger self, following her passions that I now have this amazing brand and business and app.
Wow, what an inspiring journey, Dossé-Via. It's beautiful how your dad's passion for astrology sparked your own, and how you turned that childhood curiosity into a global community and thriving business. I love how it all started with Scorpion Speak and grew so organically. What was it like transitioning from a personal passion project to building a full-fledged brand and app? Were there any challenges or surprises along the way?
The biggest thing was to keep the intimacy that the Scorpio community receives from me going, even with the different Aries through Pisces pages. So growing the right team of astrologers and social media managers who could help scale KTC while keeping our brand voice and authenticity and the genuine love for our community alive. That has been a positive challenge for me. And I've also bootstrapped my business for the past 10 years. So I'm just now starting to enter the fundraising world. So learning how to balance my independence with purposeful collaboration has been a positive challenge for me.
That's such a thoughtful approach, Dossé-Via. Balancing growth while maintaining authenticity and intimacy is no small feat, especially with such a loyal community. It's impressive that you've bootstrapped for a decade. Entering the fundraising world must feel like a whole new chapter. How are you approaching this transition? And what kind of investors or partnerships are you looking for to align with your vision?
So KnowTheZodiac was more of a platform and lifestyle business for the past decade, but we just incorporated as a Delaware C Corp in December 2023. So this is actually our first year anniversary as a startup. And I'm looking for investors who are aligned with making astrology something that is much more in-depth than most people realize. So people often think that astrology is just generalized stereotypes, but we really use it as a wellness tool, not only for personal transformation, but collective ascension. So investors who are focused on not only the profitable aspects of KTV, because we are in an industry valued at over $22 billion by 2031, but also the humanitarian aspect of this is a tool that helps people improve their lives and their relationships. So I'm looking for the type of investors who are spiritually and financially motivated to help KTG become the #1 astrology app in the world.
That's such a powerful vision, Dossé-Via. I love how you're positioning astrology as both a wellness tool and a driver for collective growth, not just a surface level trend. It's clear you're looking for investors who truly understand the deeper purpose behind your work beyond just the numbers. With such a strong mission and the booming astrology industry, what's your strategy for standing out and becoming the #1 astrology app globally?
We are using AI with intention. So because we have our database of tens of thousands of horoscopes, we were able to train our own AI to generate scopes in our brand voice and also connect scopes to indigenous spiritual tools so that people are not only learning from the Western perspective, but from African, ancient Egypt, and Yoruba spirituality as well. So that helps us stand out because there's not that many Black women astrologers with apps. And so that's one of my distinguishing features on top of having an amazing team of Indian, Colombian, and indigenous astrologers as well.
That's absolutely groundbreaking, Dossé-Via. Integrating AI with such cultural and spiritual depth is a game changer, especially in an industry that often lacks diverse representation. It's inspiring to see how you're weaving together global perspectives and honoring ancient traditions while leveraging cutting-edge technology. With such a unique approach and a diverse team, what's been the most rewarding feedback or moment you've experienced from your community so far?
There have been quite a bit. I loved it when Drake, the rapper, reshared my Scorpio Mystique horoscope to his IG stories. He had never shared any type of astrology before to his Instagram stories, and that was a game changer. Also, when Katy Perry followed me on Twitter, she's a fellow Scorpio. That was amazing. Being able to be featured in CNN, the Wall Street Journal, MTV, that was a wonderful experience. But the best is definitely from my followers who DM me, thanking me for our horoscopes and our readings and our forecasts, saying that they genuinely felt like they changed their lives. Some people said it gave them the momentum to keep going, to stay alive. For me, that transformation that we are able to instill in our community is the most rewarding of all of my accomplishments.
Those are such incredible milestones, Dossé-Via. From Drake and Katy Perry to major media features, it's clear your work is resonating on a massive scale. But hearing how your horoscopes and readings have genuinely impacted people's lives, that's truly priceless. It must feel amazing to know your platform is not just inspiring, but also helping people find hope and purpose. Looking ahead, what's your ultimate vision for Know the Zodiac in the next 5 to 10 years?
I envision KTZ as the app that everyone pulls out when they're out at a dinner party and asking someone, what is your sun sign? What is your moon sign? What is your rising and Venus sign? What is your north node? Oh, let's figure out what indigenous deity we're connected to based on our chart. Oh, you have a big job coming up next week. Let's pull up the KTZ app to see if that interview date is compatible with what's going on astrologically. I view it as a unifying tool, a social platform where people can define themselves based on their chart. So instead of their chart just telling them who they are, they also can be part of this process. And I view it as a tool that helps dispel a lot of myths and stereotypes and misconceptions that people have about astrology, because it's been used since the beginning of time. It's the most ancient form of spirituality in the world. So politicians and royalty have used astrology to live their lives and make decisions. So I view it as a renaissance of this type of spiritual awakening. The KTZ app is a tool to help the collective really become the best humans that we can be.
That's such a visionary and empowering goal, Dossé-Via. I love how you're reimagining astrology as not just a personal tool, but a unifying, interactive platform that fosters self-discovery and connection. The idea of blending ancient wisdom with modern social dynamics is so innovative. And it's clear you're leading a true renaissance in how people view and use astrology. Thanks for tuning in to The Founder Show. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future stories. If you're a startup founder and want to share your journey with us, head over to founder.show and sign up. We'd love to hear from you. Catch you next time.